Okay, we're here at KFC. Apparently, it's one of the most successful American chains in all of China. We see these things everywhere, way more than McDonald's. The menu's pretty much like the American one, which kind of surprised us. Everything else is like an American KFC. We had a special menu we could point to. So, well, we're here. Xian is the eastern end of the Silk Road, the trade route from China that went all the way to Europe and traded silk and lots of other eastern goods. And that's how Islam came to China. But we are here at a mosque, and if you'll pan the camera, if you've ever been to a mosque before in the Middle East or in the United States even, this is nothing like what they look like. This is very, very, very interesting and unusual. There aren't very many Muslims in China. They make up 3 or 4% of the population, just not a whole lot, but really, really something else. Can't believe this is a mosque. So I got signs in Arabic in places, and the guy at the door actually knew some Arabic, so that was kind of cool. So we're now so we've been walking around here at the Great Mosque, and read a sign that said that the mosque covers about I'm trying to remember the number, but it was several thousand square meters. Each one of those square meters is 9 square feet. This is bigger than anything we've seen in Damascus or Cairo or anywhere else. Even the Al-Azhar Mosque, one of the most famous mosques in the entire Middle East, was nowhere near this large. So it's got courtyard after courtyard after courtyard. So this is indeed very interesting. We can hear them. They're actually in the middle of prayer, so they're doing the call to prayer in Arabic, and they have a really thick accent. So
sounds funny and strange to even hear Arabic here at all, but
we're here at the collection of stelae, which are basically large stone tablets that have things inscribed on them. There are literally thousands here at this collection. And one thing that I saw that I thought was really cool is this right here is a stele which exempts a local ruler. It exempts one of the nobles from having to pay taxes. And this is in the 1700s. That says 1793 here. What's really cool about this is this type of thing, the exemption of nobles from the taxes, is what was called the dynastic cycle, which basically means that you would have a very strong centralized ruler, an emperor, and the office of the emperor over a several hundred years period would slowly lose its power to locals. And it was because of things like this, like allowing the nobles not to pay taxes, and the decentralization of power that would cause dynasties to fall, which is one of the reasons that China was so weak when Westerners finally showed up, was because you had a lot of local nobles with lots of power and the emperor who was very...
All right, this is the treasure we've been seeking throughout this forest of all these stelae. This is proof that Christianity was brought to China in 635 AD. This is a tablet from an Eastern form of Christianity called Nestorianism. It was outlawed, and the tablet was buried for like 200 years in the ground. This basically, tells their version of the gospel. And it came back, and now it's, in this museum, kind of buried with all of these other pieces. But so Christianity made it here quite early on, earlier than a lot of people would have thought before this was found.